Got an article for you out of RIS Media, RIS Media. Those who listen regularly know that RIS Media is one of my favorite sources for real estate information and data. And this article is on whether or not iBuying is here to stay. Now, what is iBuying? iBuying stands for internet buyer. The structure is you can sell your home the same way you would order something to be delivered to your home, or the same way you would order something from Amazon, where people can sell their homes with just a few clicks of a button. Now, the way it is intended to work is this. The iBuyer purchases your home. Because they provide you speed and convenience and certainty, they're going to offer you a little less than a ready, willing, and able market buyer would offer you. But you might be okay with that because you will exchange, a few $1,000s or $20,000 or $30,000 for the convenience and certainty of selling your home to a big company that has no contingencies and will pay all cash. And so the question is always, is this a form of selling real estate? Is this a real estate marketplace that has the potential to last? The reality is there cannot be too much profit in any of those models, if there's any profit at all, because the margins are slim and they've got tremendous amounts of overhead. And the reality is if you're selling your home to them and they've got overhead to pay, the home sellers are the ones paying the overhead. Real estate experts are, as a group, collectively convinced that there is a longstanding place for iBuying in the industry. A lot of my real estate pals and gals are not going to like hearing that they believe iBuying is here to stay. In 2010, 11, and 12, single-family residential real estate became an accepted investment class on Wall Street, meaning Wall Street would loan money to buy your next door neighbor's home or the home down the street because of the cash flow that could be generated when that home is rented. And once Wall Street decided that that was an acceptable investment, it's amazing the floodgates opened. There's some 40 or 50 billion dollars in venture capital money that's chasing real estate investments right now, and it's all Wall Street money. So Jeb Griffin says, I think it's going to be a tough business to sustain long term, but he believes there'll be players. Since Zillow announced in November that it was bowing out of iBuying, its competitors Open Door, OfferPad, and I left out Redfin, but I don't see Redfin playing a very big part in the Metro Atlanta. They've maintained that they're not letting up on the sector. There are still real estate experts delving into the potential role that iBuyers will play into real estate in the long run, but they believe that they're here to stay. iBuying was really the first attempt, if you will, to streamline home selling and home buying. The reality is selling a home can be stressful. You have people traipsing through your home, you have open houses, you have uncertainty, but the reality is that most of that, when you're dealing with a seasoned professional, goes away. They can make it convenient for you. They can make it a quick transaction. In fact, they can make it where it happens on the day you want it to happen, because in today's world, the seller is king, if you will. Sorry to stereotype, but the reality is sellers can make the rules. So if you're wondering whether or not iBuyers are going to be around, the consensus seems to be that yes, iBuyers will be around. They're going to stay around. But is selling to an iBuyer right for you? Well, it depends on what's most important to you.